What's good, everyone? I'm Andy Malfrina. This is Drag the Lake, and we have another week of Dance Gavin Dance, full album, full discography reactions, and today we are talking about Jackpot Juicer. And today we will find out, will I make my first ever 3-hour reaction? I hope fucking not, but there were a lot of comments thinking that, and I don't blame you. There's a big difference on this video, though. There's a big difference. I am not drinking. I'm going to be straight up. A big reason, for anyone who didn't get through the whole video last week, maybe jump around to the end. You could definitely hear some very passionate, slightly slurred opinions. I don't know. I thought I earned it that day. I didn't earn it today. I ate too much Taco Bell, and then I got too many sweet treats on the way home from the JOB, and I didn't earn no beers today. So this might be real quick. It just might be me listening to Jackpot Juicer going, oh, and then just being like, what a good song, and then keep it moving. But no, we're gonna talk about it. There's a lot of stuff to talk about today. If you're new to the shit, check out the playlist. I've done every Dance Gavin Dance album there is, starting with Whatever I Say Is Royal Ocean, ending today with Jackpot Juicer. And then next week we will rank the albums, and I think in the same week, or I'll see how it goes. I might post like full albums, like album ranking, and then top 10, 15 songs, Dance Gavin Dance songs, like on Saturday or something. But I'll see if I have enough time. If not, sometime within the next 2 to 3 weeks, we will be starting a new band, doing the same thing, but a new band. But it's a band that I think if you enjoy Dance Gavin Dance, you will also enjoy these fellas. We are going to do Enter Shikari, starting with, what was their first album? Take This to the Sky? Take to the Sky? Something like that. They might have had like an EP. Oh, I know they had an EP with the heist and stuff on that. I got to figure it out, but we'll be starting with Enter Shikari. Actually, no, I just remembered. We are not doing the album rankings next week. Tonya almost just cried one single tear. We will be talking about all the covers and non-album singles next week. Then the week after, we will be doing album rankings, and at some point I will put out my top 10 to 20 favorite Dance Gavin Dance songs. Also, a reminder, I have been told I should remind new people, if you're not sure if you want to fuck with me and you go, I'll wait till he starts listening to music and talks about it. Well, my videos tend to be a little bit of a hike through the forest rather than a quick sprint. So I'm a little long-winded, but that's what you guys are here for. That's why people were fingers crossed we get a 3-hour Jackpot Juicer video. But if you wanna find out how I react to the music, skip ahead, dance over there, then come the fuck back here and hang the fuck out. Go on this hike with me. But I'm very excited to get into this Jackpot Juicer. It might be my favorite Dance Gavin Dance album. Self-titled is definitely the most nostalgic I get with Dance Gavin Dance, but I gotta be perfectly honest, this might be my favorite Dance Gavin Dance album. Now, it is lined up with when I emotionally got back into them, and I do think favorite albums line up very closely with sort of your emotional experience with the medium. Very similar. It's like, well, why is the self-titled your favorite? Well, me and Zolof's one of the best songs they have, and that's the first album I got into them on. And then Jackpot Juicer's kind of the album I got back into them on. So, I am going to try to cut through the bullshit and sort of, try to be as unbiased as possible. But music's a pretty emotion-driven experience, so I'm going to be biased. But that's what this is about. If you want a different end of this story, then you go record 10 to 12 to 13 videos about Dance Gavin Dance albums. You can do the fucking work, but I'm here doing all the work, so I get to tell you which album I think are best. Oh, and also I should say a warning up top. I know a lot of people, well, I don't know this to be true, but I was thinking a lot of people are going to hope I don't talk about the Tillian stuff for this album. But in my opinion, it was kind of crucial to the whole thing, to the whole experience. And I gotta bring it up because we'll sort of see it develop very quickly. It happens on like the first song, but very quickly, it like it's sort of, there's this album's very weird lyrically because you could almost, like, if you really listen to the lyrics, there's part of you that would go, did he know what was gonna happen? Did he? And here's the thing, he wrote all the lyrics before he did the thing. He wrote all the lyrics before he did the thing, and then he did the thing. And then like you see it, and you see the band's reaction, how they didn't kick him out, but they were like, hey, maybe you stay home for a couple games. Maybe you stay home for a few. And then they just like brought him back and shit. And then you go back and listen to the lyrics and you're like, dude, did he know he was gonna, like, you know, get a little extra? Did he know he was gonna get a little extra and like wrote all these lyrics and was basically like, yeah, if you bail on your friends during a canceling, you're a fucking bitch. And they all signed off on those lyrics. Like, did he kind of save his own job? Or the alternate, which I'll be straight up. Because I don't think it was a fucking, you know, a lot of people, they when stuff like this happens, it reminds me of when the Harvey Weinstein thing happened. Because when Harvey Weinstein happened, it was in the ballpark of Louis C.K. and Aziz Ansari, of them all getting canceled in their own respective way. And a lot of people would always bring all three of those up like, yep, they're all the same thing. And you're like, no, one's really bad. One's significantly less. One's not great, but like, I'm not going to write them off. And the other one's like not even a fucking thing. I'll let you guys decide. What if I had it reversed? I was like, one's really bad, clearly Aziz. And then one's not even a thing, obviously Harvey Weinstein. No, like, you know what I mean? Like, Aziz's was just a bad date. Louis C.K.'s was weird, but there was also consent, but there was also like pressure because he was a bigger act. And it's also just a fucking, like, there was consent, but it's also just like a fucking weird request. It's a weird thing to do. And then Harvey Weinstein was just like fucking flat out like fucking on this or you don't get the part. You know, and Tillion's thing was, it was a lot of he said, she said. And this is just my opinion. If I get info later that proves my opinion wrong, I will adjust my opinion. That's how I interpret facts. But my thing sort of turned out, I think it seemed like Tillion was real fucked up over Tim's death. Not an excuse, just is what it is. Seemed like he was real fucked up over Tim's death. Went and hung out with this girl, got a little drunk. She was like, I'm not really in the mood. Tillion looked in the mirror, was like, I look like this. There's no way you're not in the mood. And I think he got a little overzealous. Now, this is why I brought up the Harvey Weinstein thing. A lot of people would talk about it like he was doing some Harvey Weinstein shit. I don't agree with that. I'm not saying what he did was good. I'm just saying that's how I sees it. And because of those, and also, can I say this too as a general rule of thumb? You can listen to any song by a person you think is a bad person. They're different. It's like it's dealer's choice, but there's obviously context to it. Like like, I don't know, this is an extreme example. I'm not about to call Tillion Hitler, but it's like if you read Mein Kampf, you can read Mein Kampf. It's just, if it's for historical context, it's when you start reading it going like, it's like if you read it, you go like, yo, this dude's cooking. Then we might need to talk. But it's like, but like in a less intense example, like you can listen to R. Kelly. You can listen, because to be perfectly honest, if we're gonna stop listening to music, that bad people wrote, and I'm not even sitting here saying Tillion's the worst person. Once again, I'm not saying he's a Harvey Weinstein. Also, I'm just saying, girl waited a little bit to bring it up. until she was pissed. But I'm gonna leave it there. She gotta wait until she was, he was being mean to her and stopped calling her back or something like that. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm just saying. God damn it. This is the one where you guys turn on me. I don't know. You guys are still listening to Dance Gavin Dance. You guys probably agree with me. I don't know. I'm just saying it's a he said, she said. And I heard what he said and I heard what she said. And I'm still gonna listen to the band. I'll leave it at that. I'm not gonna be the detective. I'm not gonna prosecute. I might guesstimate. That's all it was. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'll admit it. But that was just a guesstimate based off my big, super hard thumping brain, dude. I got this big brain. Why not use it? Yeah. Where the fuck was I? I don't know. Like, dude, you can listen to R. Kelly. You can listen to Michael Jackson. And I'm sorry if you just found out or I did a no-no. A lot of people get mad when you bring up Michael and you're like, come on, man. Come on. Like, even if he didn't do that shit to the kids, the dude was a dark-skinned black dude and then bleached his skin to be a fucking white woman. It's like, dude, that dude was fucked. You think he was the best dude in the fucking behind the scenes? Billie Jean still hits. Bro, bump Billie Jean all the fucking time you want. Michael Jackson was a fucking weirdo. And probably not a good weirdo. Like, Prince seemed like a good weirdo. I'll take Prince over Michael. Anyway, let's read through the wiki because that's what we've been doing. Yes, on February 26, 2021, guitarist Will Swan confirmed that the band were writing their 10th studio album and were scheduled to begin recording in the summer. On October 16th, Tillian announced that I always forget how to say Andrew Wells' band. Idola. Correct me if I'm wrong. That was probably wrong. Vocalist Andrew Wells will be the band's newest member. The band ended 2021 with the Afterburner tour. Support from all those guys. We said that already. It was one of the first large-scale indoor venue tours since the COVID-19 pandemic. It sold a total of 78,565 tickets, and 28 of the 33 shows were sold out. That's very impressive, actually. I wonder what the cap was. If it's, let's do the math. What was it, about 78? Divide that by 33. Nah, nice. So if you evenly break those up between the 33 shows, it's just shy of 2,400 a show. So that's pretty sick. So they were doing like 3,000 cap venues, filling that up. That's really impressive. That's what's cool been noticing about Dance Gavin Dance. Like, if we look at the Billboard charts, this one, this was their first album to be a top 10, I believe. Yeah, I remember it was top 8. And when it came out, it was like same week. We talked about it on Drag the Lake a while ago. We talked about it on this YouTube channel a while ago. But like Beyonce was number 1. I think Luke Combs was doing something. I can't remember specifically who was in the top 8 or top 10, but it was a very impressive feat for Dance Gavin Dance to get into the top 8. And then amidst the Tillian drama, like, it was fucking nuts. That's how good the band is. That's how good the band is. March 24th, band released Synergy featuring Rob Demiani of English rock band Don Bracco, which is a band I've been getting more into. Not enough, but more into. As the lead single, early reviews for the album were very positive, which Balloon Tunes referring to it as the band's most electrifying, consistent, and varied release. In support of the album, the band performed at their second inaugural Swan Fest at Heart Health Park in Sacramento, California on April 23rd, 2022, which was followed by a spring tour with support from Memphis May Fire, Volumes, and Moontooth. Moontooth is a very good band. Memphis May Fire is not. Volumes, I forget if I think they're good. I think they have a quote-unquote problematic singer. I can't remember. Band was slated as support on Coheed and Cambria as a Window of the Waking Mind tour in North America in July, August 2022, followed by a headline tour in the UK, Europe, which support from Caskets, Volumes, and yada. On June 8th, they were dropped from the Coheed and Cambria tour. Yes. Which, from a business standpoint, I get it. From a business standpoint, I get it, but I honestly don't know if anyone would have cared. I was deep in the Dance Gavin Dance subreddit when that whole thing happened. I was deep in the subreddit. It skewed my perspective on reality. They did not care. And I guarantee you, like, the Coheed crowd was not. This story didn't get a lot of legs, I feel like, outside of the Swancore community. Yeah, I bet you a lot of people would not. Well, you know what, actually? As I'm saying it, it probably helped. Because Dance Gavin Dance handled it pretty well. They handled it pretty well because they kind of like put out, like, here, the band released a statement announcing the passing of longtime bassist Tim Ferrick, who had died the night before. Ferrick's cause of death was later reported to be a suspected fentanyl overdose, which that fucking sucks ass. June 3rd, 2022, following sexual assault allegations against Tillian, the band released a statement announcing Pearson would be stepping away from the band. And then, so, yeah, they put out that I remember they put out the statement, and they just kind of, like, didn't really, like, address it. They didn't apologize. They didn't even, like, in the statement, if we're taking emotion out of it, the statement was strategically smart. Because it was kind of obvious what they were doing, but it also didn't feel like squirmy or whatever. Like, if you really read it, it was obvious what they were doing because they weren't acknowledging sexual assault. They kind of pinned it on Tillian having a drinking habit or something like that because I think that's what got him into some trouble. The dude was drinking. And like I said, she was like, maybe not tonight. And he was like, have you looked at me? Which dude, bro, I'm out with some drinks with Tillian. He has a few too many. Takes over me because of his brute strength. I'm going to let it happen. No, I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'm sorry. I hope the band doesn't watch this one. I know bands like to watch these videos I make. I hope they don't watch this one. I'd let him do it to me. I'm just saying. Yeah, what the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, I just remember the statement was strategically smart. They kind of like nodded at it, but didn't fully like address it or admit it. And then they were, oh my God, sorry, I did a drink packet and I put a watermelon liquid IV and then an orange Sunkist. That's a lot of flavor, guys. You might see me making silly faces on this. That'll be nuts if I make silly faces. Fuck. But yeah, they kind of blamed it on his alcoholism. They kind of like called him an alcoholic or some shit, which is hilarious because the whole band abuses drugs. The whole band just abuses drugs. With how many songs they've written about cocaine and shit. Yeah, and they kind of blamed it on that, and he was like, "I'm going away to heal." Kind of like. It's like, it was a little obvious, but still slight control of the narrative. And then just didn't but they were smart too, because they didn't do like a big boo-hoo or oh so sorry, please forgive us, because that kind of like acknowledges it more and it makes it more real and shit like that. So I'm taking emotion out of it just from a strategic standpoint. The way they handled it was smart. Because now, like going back to what I was saying earlier, I was like, they could have just done the tour. But now thinking about it, with how they handled it, in the statement and stuff like that, if they would have gone on tour, it probably would have turned into a bigger thing, and then people would have been writing more articles. But just with the way they handled it, it's like, the media looked at it like, oh, there's no articles here to fucking write. There's no articles here, so let's just move on to hopefully someone does something to. Hopefully someone else touches someone in a weird way. Yeah, so on June 27th, the band announced that their Evening with Friends tour in support of their album Jackpot Juicer. The 21-date North American stretch of live shows include vocalist Tillian Pearson with Andrew. What? No, it didn't. I don't think it did, actually. I think Wikipedia is wrong. I think that first tour, I think the Evening with Friends tour is when Andrew Wells did most of the clean vocals. And then, Kurt Travis was helped out a little bit here and there. November 10th, Gavin Dance announced via social media that Pearson had been welcomed back from his hiatus. In his own statement, Pearson additionally denied the accusations previously brought against him. Yeah, and I remember reading his reply, and that's what made me think, too, like, although they didn't have a great night, I think, I think the girl was like chill. I don't know. I'm bad with talking about this stuff, but I think something happened where she's like, you know what? I changed my mind. Fuck this guy. I'm bringing it up and shit. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. He had one. It was funny because there was like two girls he was talking about, I think, and one of them you were like, all right, I hear you, and then the other one was like super clean cut, and you're like, all right, you did something there, dude. You did something. That was too fucking. I'm sorry for everything. The first one was like, this bitch is lying. Fuck her. Stupid. You're not telling truth. And the other one was like, I'm so sorry. Please don't end me. I've been doing this for so long. It's the only way I know how to make money. I don't want to get a coffee shop. I don't want to be a barista. Jackpot Juicer Tour. Swanfest was in Philly. Dwellings. They're a very good band. Whew, lots of stuff. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then, hell yeah. All right. We're 20 minutes in. This might be 3 hours. Boys and girls. So let's hop into it. I'm going to let Untitled 2 play and just go right into Cream of the Crop. I'm going to turn it down just in case the song comes in too hard. But I also want to hear it come in hard. I'm in such a quandary. Dude, that fucking bass, the bass and bass drum and the kind of lower guitar there, so good. No slave, I feel dead. Blood me in the world burns with bed. This is why I'm pro some production. Obviously, I don't want it overproduced to sound fake, but if you can do a little bit of studio magic to give it more oomph, like when metalcore bands. Sorry, let me push back my luscious fucking hair. Like when metalcore bands would put bass drops in their music, and people were getting like, I'm like, dude, it's fun. Who gives a shit, man? It's fun. Like, cause I'm listening to this and like, I don't know, man. I've seen, like, I remember going to see fucking, like Green Day. When they were on the American Idiot tour, and we were at this place in Hershey, PA, I think, called Giant Stadium, and it was like a pretty big place. It was like, because I think for them, Hershey, PA is probably like a B market, and it's like the big stadium in the B market, which is probably like a small stadium, but it's still a pretty big fucking venue. They pack that shit out. And even there, it's like you go, it's, I'm in the back, it's loud, you're not hearing it clearly because you got weak little kid ears and it's getting overmodulated. And, it's like, and that's like, the most high-end version of this. Well, not the most high-end. I feel like probably going to see Beyonce or Taylor Swift is the most high-end of, like, sound quality. But even then, you're never going to hear it, like, you're going to be in a certain section. It's going to sound echoey. Some dumb bitch next to you is going to scream too loud and, like, fuck up the vibe and shit for you. You know what I mean? Like, even if you get the most high-end spectacular, the most high-end spectacular setting, it's still going to not be fucking perfect. So when it's the actual album and you're sitting there and you're in your car or you got your nice headphones on or whatever, as the producer, if you can throw a little in there to zhuzh it up and it doesn't sound overly produced, like it doesn't sound completely fake, like sometimes, even like my favorite rap group ever, Run the Jewels, like, I think their shit sounds great 99% of the time, but then sometimes I hear when they record vocals, you can tell for the clarity and power of the line. Now, I'll give Run the Jewels the most credit in the world. They are one of the 7 they're like one of the 7 rap groups that actually raps the whole song live. They don't play the fucking album track, which I love Odd Future. I love Tyler, the Creator. I think he's great, but I think he started that. I think if we go back in the vault and check the tapes, because remember when Odd Future came out and they were brand new and they got shot up to the top and it was before they really got enough reps live in, so they probably weren't completely confident. So they started playing the live track, but they would have crazy energy and they would have this crazy live show. Now, if your live show's hype as shit, like I saw this video of Sheck West, where he was doing the song was like live Sheck West and I die Sheck, or no, not that one. The big one, Mo Mamba or whatever the fuck it's called. You guys know the big Sheck West song. When he was doing that, I was like watching it and I'm like, he's not rapping every lyric, but it's like it's fucking Sheck West. You're there for his bars, and then you see him like running around the stage, and it's just like so fucking hype. And you go, that's fine. But some of these rappers just use it as a crutch, and the show's not that hype. So it's like I give Odd Future a little bit of a pass because their shit was so hype. But if we're being perfectly honest, like I think they started a real bad trend. I don't know. I have not been to a shitload of rap concerts. I don't know what the vibe was before Odd Future, but I got to imagine they definitely, like, it's kind of the norm now that a rapper just goes out and raps along to their album track, which is like they still fill the fucking stadiums and they fill the fucking venues and stuff. So there are people that want to see it. But yeah, from my vantage point as a consumer, that's fucking nuts. But I don't know how I got on that exactly. So back to the production thing. Yeah, just as long as it's not like overly fucking produced and sounds. Oh, that's right. I jumped over to Run the Jewels. The way that they record their lyrics, you can hear. I feel like maybe it's because I'm listening to Killer Mike I'm a little closer than LP, just because Killer Mike's my favorite rapper. But you can hear the lines cross over each other, and that's a little bit annoying, but it's not a deal breaker because, and that was the rant that I got on, because Killer Mike can rap the whole song live. So, and that kind of goes hand in hand with this. A lot of people, and I'll try to listen for it, but this doesn't really stick out a whole ton when I listen to this album, but a lot of people bitch about Tillion's vocals being like overproduced and overmodulated. I don't notice it. And to be fair, I've never seen them live, but I've seen enough live footage to be like, I mean, it seems like dude can sing live. And honestly, they kicked Kurt Travis out because he couldn't sing live. That was 2 albums. Tillion's been, Tillion got down. Tillion got a little too down, and they still didn't kick him out. So I'm going to do the math and guess that he can sing live. Oh, my God. Dancing around actually saying it is way more fun than actually saying it. Tillion got a little too down. We're having fun. God damn, I'm never gonna get to fucking hang out with these guys. You know what it is? There's just too many. There's too many jokes there, and god damn it, it's gonna be so awkward if I ever get an interview with Dance Gavin Dance. Dance Gavin Dance, if you watch this, call me out, because I don't know if I'm gonna be brave enough to be like, all right, so just because it's like I don't want to talk like I would, like I don't want to have the energy of like I'm talking to like you're behind your back. It's like, dude, we're joking around. These are the jokes I'm gonna make. I'm doing them in good spirit. But I don't. It would be so funny if I got an interview with Tilly and it'd be like, hey, before we do this interview, I just want to keep it a buck. I've made fun of probably the worst point of your life constantly since it happened. I just want you to know that so you don't think I'm being fake. Do you still want to do the interview? I won't ask him about it. I'll just ask him about singing. Like, I'll be straight up telling you, I will not ask you about it. I don't care. I think it's good. No, we've talked about it. There's nothing more to talk about. You're not going to tell me what actually happened. God damn it. No sleep, I feel dead. Blood rain in the wall burns with bed. Remind reflection of leaving at the back of my head. When my ill critique is all I've read.
Give it some time, you may be selling out. Somebody stick to your guns and never sell out. Cause you won't know when it gets heavy, you can bail out. Together, take a beat and come back steady. Even know that they'll only know you by your disguise.
Like, dude, how, like, it just applies to it. So, this is what I was saying. Like, I mean, besides the fact that I'm going to make jokes because that's who I am. But, like, give it some time. You may be selling out somebody. Stick to your guns and never sell out because you want it. When it gets heavy, you can bail out, regather, take a beat, and come back and steadier than ever. They're only going to know you by your... Like, dude, I mean, it's all fucking there.
Don't have to show them every single side. Make it so you won't need an alibi. When the pitchfork comes out, you'll be alright. Hey, you! Are you sleeping in the woods? Hey, you! Are you sleeping like a shed? Are we pandas on camels or birds in a flock? Are we caricatures? Are we cream of the crop? Hey, you! Are you sleeping in the woods?
I do like just the point they're making across. This just goes back to why I love their writing style, where you have very sort of like understandable but deep at the same time lyrics, crazy guitars that aren't interfering with the lyrics, and just odd rhythms that feel good. But I do like these lyrics. Are you sleeping in the woods? Are you sleeping like you should? This line too, where he goes, "Are we pandas on camel?" Oh, wait, I didn't realize he said that. Are we pandas on camels or birds in a flock? Oh, that makes sense. I never realized. I always thought he said, "Are we pandas or camels or birds in a flock?" I thought he said pandas or camels. Didn't know what that meant. Just thought it flowed well. But yeah, pandas on camels or birds in a flock, which makes sense. Are we a bunch of phony fucks or are we like locked in? Caricatures or are we cream of the crop? Yeah, just a good chorus lyrically and musically.
Hey, you! Are you sleeping like a shed? Are we pandas on camels or birds in a flock? Are we caricatures? Are we cream of the crop? Hoping when it feels like you've been chosen, you keep your ego from exploding. Check yourself and you'll be rolling on.
I like that line too. Make it so you don't need an alibi. Alibi? Why did I say it like that? Make it so you don't need an alibi. Is this a word I can't fucking say? Alibi. I almost just said alibi. You know, the way no one's ever said alibi. Oh, yeah. Because if you go alibi, that's weird. Alibi is weird as fuck. It's like alibi. You should, like, say it with... Dude, how the fuck do people... You know, I will say this. I've always made the point, I don't give a fuck who comes into this country as long as you're ready to be a goddamn American. As long as you're ready to fucking put your work boots on and help out. But no, for real, because a lot of people hear some shit like that I'm about to say, and they turn me into they're ticker jabs, and I just go, and so it's like, hear what I'm trying to say. I just because I do warehouse work, and I interact with a lot of people of a lot of ethnicities and this and that, and they're all lovely people. But then you hit some that have clearly been in the country for like 40 years, and they just have not taken 1 minute of that 40 years to learn the native language. And I look at it from a perspective like, dog, if I lived in Japan, you know I'd be learning, well, also seeing how Japan and other Asian countries treats these Twitch streamers, dude, I'd be learning the local customs like a motherfucker. I'm not getting beat up and dragged to jail just because I'm too loud on the subway. But no, like, dog, if I lived in Japan, man, I'd be fucking whatever the app is. It was Rosetta Stone when I was a kid. I don't know what it is now. But like I'd be bumping Japanese language app into my ears by the end of the year or two, I'd be dusting motherfuckers. It'd be like TikToks of them being like, "Oh, dude, what am I on today?" That was more about excitement, not the... No, you ever see those TikToks where it'll be like Asian people, it'll be like a white dude or a black dude, and he hits the language perfect? They're like, "Oh, that's fucking perfect." You know what I mean? Like, that I'd be that motherfucker shooting those TikToks. So it's like, you know, it's whenever I meet those people, I go, "Dude, what are you doing? You don't even kind of want to know how to talk like the people here? That's nuts to me." But yeah. Oh, that being said, you see shit like this word, alibi, where it's like, all right, that's an I, but kind of say it like an AH. I get it. I'll give you some time learning the language. By 40 fucking years, you better get that shit.
Make it so you don't need an alibi. Give it some time, you may be selling out. Somebody stick to your guns and never sell out. 'Cause you want it so bad, it's heavy there out. Together, take a beat and come back. Steadier than ever. Big bangers, sweet bangers, gonna show straight paths. Don't run, you should know. Big bangers, sweet bangers, gonna show straight paths. Oh my God, you should know.
All right, there we go. First song is finished at 38 minutes. I just did the math. This video will be about 11 and a half hours. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Yeah, no, musically that end part goes fucking hard. Yeah, just that intricate, weird rhythm that fucking flows. Also, we gotta start calling titties swang thangers. We just have to. It's the new rule. I apologize. Let's keep it going. Synergy featuring Rob. That's his name. Rob.
Now friends around and I on the cloud. I think I lost my spleen. The body came to answer my prayers. If you feel the beat piss, it's probably best I stop the stream. My calling is gone.
I want the fucking... These lyrics aren't synced to the song yet. Oh, okay. I like it when they are. I would prefer it if they were.
And I think waking up, courage in my cup. Last night was wrong, don't remember much. Waking up, courage in my cup. Last night was wrong, doing what I love. Running on fumes, working at.
Holy shit. Dude, that drum part's fucking nuts. Well, god damn it. What was he doing right there? What in the heck? What the fuck? Whoo! Dude, fast triplets that are locked in, nothing better. They're just crisp. Ooh. Yeah, man. They're really on point with production on this album. Very fucking crisp. And just sounds so much fuller than any other albums before.
Running on fumes, what can I do? Waiting for my score to come through. Desperate for some motivation. Running on fumes, checking my views. Going for a comment that proves I don't need my motivation. I'm locked in, I'm stopped up.
Oh, that's an interesting choice musically. Listen to that part, you notice it's just the drums and it's just the bass and cymbal hitting.
I'm locked in. Scrolling for a comment that proves I don't need my motivation. I'm locked in. I'm stopped up. I'm in. I'm shopping. My face is frosted. I'm living life as if I'm already dead. I'm feeling closer than I'm fucking the bed. I'm locked in and topped up all that. No caution. My pace is stuck.
Yeah, dude. It's just it's so funny in the context. It's like the lyrics are like, I'm locked in and topped up often. Yeah, you topped up. A little too much drinky. No caution. My pace is toxic. Yeah, we heard, fella.
I'm living life as if I'm already dead. Open and shut, you know I gave it my best. So I got myself.
I will say though that lyrics like that does actually lean towards the like alcoholism. You know what I mean? I do think they used it as a bit of an excuse, but you know, if that's how you're talking about life, I could see it being somewhat legitimate.
Then I felt empty, so I went and got myself a wife. I tried to learn about the meaning of my life, but I couldn't quite decide which good book to buy. Cause I'm like that priceless, finest, nice, white platypus. Listen to things that I touch, worship me, worship my stuff. Anyway, they can make me a cynical, how many men went in it, but they couldn't get out. All of the things that we...
That part sounds fucking nuts. I'd love to find out what they did production wise, because they do something to like sharpen up his voice. Because like John Mess has a sharp cutting through scream, but like right then and there it feels like someone's doing like a quick dagger stab.
Anyway, they can make me a cynical, how many men went in it, but they couldn't get out. All of the things that we touch, suck all the life out of us. Running on fumes, what can I do? Waiting for my...
I felt that line, by the way. Suck all the life out of all the things that we touch, suck the life out of us. It's really true, dude. You can like really love something until it fucking kills you. You know what I mean? Like I experienced that wanting to be fucking. I have a tendency to like just because I'm obsessed with podcasting and talking into microphones and shit like that. So I get obsessive over it. So I want to be really good at it. So when I do Drag the Lake, I want to be very knowledgeable about music. So I'll put myself on these regiments of I'll like do the time and I'll go blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. I'll listen to this many albums every day and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you know, most albums are only 30 minutes. So you could probably put out 3-4 albums, listen to 3-4 albums a day. But if you're like if you emotionally invest yourself in that much shit you get burnt out very quickly. So I, you know, I'm not complaining. I'm doing my best to have a fake job. I'm not like, this is not a real job. This just entertains, and you know, this is a fun thing to watch while you guys go and do real jobs. But I'm saying it's like you can get so deep into something that it can like fucking just body you back.
Come through, desperate for some motivation. Running on fumes, checking my views, going for a comment that proves I don't need my motivation. I'm locked in, I'm stopped up, I'm in, I'm shopping, my face is frosted. I'm living life as if I'm already dead.
I just realized something that they do. They because a lot of bands would have just ended their song right here. Oh yeah, I can't fucking. Where he goes, I'm living life as if I'm already dead. And then they would end the song because that's the end of the fucking chorus. And now they have this part, hole in the world, holding some pearls, making it tough because I'm never enough, hole in the earth, sleep on my perch, take some time off to forget what you're worth, never. Like lyrically, it's different. It kind of sits alone. And I think musically, it's, you know, obviously probably still in the same key signature, but rhythmically presented in a new way. Because they kind of did that on the last song too. And I feel like they do this, which is smart. Like, if you're in a band and you're watching this, take note. Like, you can do little things throughout your song to just separate it from the typical thing. You know, they ended with a chorus and then just added a couple measures on the end of another part that kind of is its own thing. And it just makes it feel different. People may not overtly realize what you're doing, which is better. Because like I said, music appeals more to people's emotions. And it's honestly for you as a band, you can appeal more to their emotions. They don't know why they're feeling better about your song versus another song. All you did was add fucking 16 more measures and a couple lyrics at the end. They don't know why. Now you guys seem like doper motherfuckers than you actually are. It's a win-win.
Take some time off to forget what you're worth ever.
Fuck yeah. Let's keep it moving. Holy Ghost spirit.
When I'm awake, ethylene invasions. Gone away for days, basking in the shade, waiting for my golden shade. Go red, I think you'll be given a headshot. Rented, no neck, so I'm in the coffin and Gavin. I feel they fell on the face, took it.
Oh, I just realized this is one of my favorite things. A song that's in 3 that doesn't feel like it's in 3. Like, I didn't even notice it. I think it was kind of obvious on Tillion's part. Yeah, it's like pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious if you're listening, but I was like grooving so hard. I'm like halfway through the song before I even realized it. That's like one of my favorite things. A song in 3 that doesn't feel like it.
They fell on a face, took it, a bread and a pace. Told them, no slice, and there is the end of your life, back. Off the attack, give a little slack, breathe a little deeper, watch my tone. Off the attack, I don't want it back, fatal flaws are better left alone. Oh, does everybody need to pay for the lowest choke? Wanna be a bigger man and indulge some more.
That's an interesting line. Hope, does everybody need to pay for their lowest choke? I wonder if that's like, because I've thought about that a lot, where if you look at how a lot of, I'm trying to remember. Oh, perfect example. With the, what the fuck's his name? Alex Terrible incident, where he was on He was on the Revolver cover, and people started fucking spazzing. And, yeah, they were calling him a transphobe, which, you know, I've made this joke 1,000 times, but he had the very extreme opinion of, like, don't trans children. Like, don't let kids take the drugs and go through the surgery. You know, like, you know what I mean? Which I won't get down this path, but I've made the point, look into the surgeries. They ain't there yet. They are fibbing about the surgeries. They're not there yet. And this is coming from a guy, I'll show you my Instagram followers. There's plenty of trans in there. I'm a fan. I'm just saying. I don't want where your dick used to be look like a fucking, what was it? Like, remember the gag in the cartoons where they'd like smoke the cigar and it was a bomb and it would blow? I don't want your shit to look like that, dude. Or madam. Sorry. I'm sorry. No, but the thing they kept coming at him for with the other shit was they're like he used to have a I forget if it was like a Nazi tattoo or like a Nazi adjacent or whatever the fuck it was. It was ballpark Nazi. Or like extreme right fashion. It wasn't good. He had like the one, it was a sun thing. It was not a good tattoo. It was a bad tattoo. It was one of those tattoos, if you saw it, I'd be like, bad guy. Not gonna hang out with him. And then he had like a bunch of interviews where he talked about it. He's like, yeah, I was in Russia. I lived in Russia. No, that's not all he said. But he's like, I lived in Russia. I had a rough life growing up. And then this group of dudes that was like really nice to me. And he's like, it seemed positive. They were working out and, you know, getting jobs and doing all this shit. He's like, it seemed positive. Then they introduced me some like fucking right-wing fascist Nazi shit, and he's like, I'm with the group, and it seemed chill considering I was with the group, and that was the first group of buff dudes who were nice to me. So he's like, I got the tattoo, and then eventually I was like, oh, this is some dickhead shit, and he felt bad about it, and he got it covered up. But all these people are like, no, you got the tattoo, and you're like, bro, are we not allowed to like fix our mistakes anymore? You know what I mean? Do you just have to? Does your whole identity have to be the worst thing you did? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Even with the Michael Vick thing, like, I don't know if I like forgive him. I don't even know if it fucking matters if I quote unquote forgive the guy. But like, I don't know, dude. Like, yeah, the dogfighting was really bad. It was really bad. But then he went to jail for a while. Maybe it was like a year or two. But still, that's more jail than I want to go to. That's a shitty amount of jail. And then it's like, dude, I don't know what you want me to fucking do. Like, I don't know. Like, if people make a real effort, and I'm sure he doesn't do the dog shit no more. People will be like, well, he doesn't actually feel bad. I don't know. Dude went to jail for a fucking year, and he's a fucking millionaire quarterback. But no, like, I don't know. It's like, do we have to all just be the worst thing that we did? Can you not learn from that? Because I got to be honest. Sometimes I'll look back at my mistakes and I'll cringe and they hurt. But like, I like who I am now. So, and you kind of become that based off your mistakes. For just the simple fact, it's like you do them and then you go, that didn't feel good. I'm not going to do that ever again. You know what I mean? It's like realizing you were wrong about something is more impactful than, you know, that's why whenever we do podcasts and shit, we always remember the worst comment. You could have 1,000 nice comments, and it's like the one guy was like, I thought you were fucking fat and stupid. You're like, that dude's fucking cooking. He knows my secrets of being a fat, stupid idiot. But yeah, man, I don't think you should have to own up. I don't know. But also at the same time, there's some of these people that don't deserve your apology. That's the other thing. You don't have to, like, just because a person had an opinion, if they're fucking, and part of my language, if they're fucking retarded, like, we don't have to acknowledge their opinion as valid. We can all point and laugh at them for being retarded. Dude, again, outro. Have an outro on your song. It's such a easy, bro, it's like an easy little cheat code for you. Bands, if you're watching, put in a fucking outro. Good song. Yeah, great. I talk about this a lot. Great pacing up top. Good flow. Let's keep it going for the Jeers.
I'll never fail, I'll never fail. The pressure fuels my breath, and then it burns my lungs. I'll never fail, I'll never fail. Feel like a kid again, but I'm oblivious. I am the king of what I know, but I'm a slave to what I don't. I will never fail, never fail. No better than to keep a score. Why am I always keeping score? I'll never fail. What if I fail? Complicate my complex, contradict my fears. I'm an addict for the G's, you know. Radiating context, don't believe my tears. Gotta give the people what they want.
Getting wild. I'm back growing cow. Shape it up when times get rough. Then show them how you stand. Make them no splash for the love and patience. I'm around to it, flank and rake it. In the stars, so I'm prepared. Then I'm in about 15 minutes, I'm exhausted. No go on the river, shine, but I got it inside his name. Row in another fight, but I wanted to 50 fish, I'll carry.
I'll never fail, I'll never fail. The pressure fuels my breath, and then it burns my lungs. I'll never fail, I'll never fail. Feel like a kid again, but I'm oblivious. I am the king of what I know, but I'm a slave to what I don't. I will never fail, never fail. No better than to keep a score. Why am I always keeping score? I'll never fail. What if I fail? Complicate my complex, contradict my fears. I'm an addict for the G's, you know. Radiating context, don't believe my tears. Gotta give the people what they want. Stay sharp, don't disgrace your treasured song. But it's obvious I've been hanging on to a world that kills everything it touches. You got everything you wanted, now you're gonna blow it. 'Cause you're scared of tripping on your pessimism. But I don't call the shots, I report to my thoughts, they're unrelenting. All that used to give me meaning, maybe what I've been misleading. Is it just another test?
You should give it your best.
All the values I believed in, the passion of the reason, feels like another test.
You should give it yours. Getting wild. I'm back growing cow. Shape it up when times get rough. Then show them how you stand. One thing of splattering and shattering these made out things. If I get bored enough, I'm ordering up the biggest screen. I try to shut up my top with gates and grains. This hurtful food inflicts your pain.
I'll never fail, I'll never fail. The pressure fuels my breath, and then it burns my lungs. I'll never fail, I'll never fail. Feel like a kid again, but I'm oblivious. I am the king of what I know, but I'm a slave to what I don't. I will never fail, never fail. No better than to keep a score. Why am I always keeping score? I'll never fail. What if I fail?
There we go, for the Jeers. Not a bad song. I gotta be honest, and I think a lot of people like this song. A little clunky for my taste. It's a little clunky from part to part, but there's a lot of good stuff in there. Like, I always know when like the back and forth between Tillian and Andrew is fun. I know you got some good high parts. There's definitely some like crazy guitar parts that are fun, and like the like it's kind of grooving and funk. Like there's a lot of good parts. Whenever John Mess goes, "You should give it your best," it always pumps me up. A lot of good parts. It's just like each part together feels a little clunky, but it's not a bad song. It's just not. It's not my favorite on the album. All right, keep it moving to Ember.
Sight. Hold your tongue and hold tight.
I'm gonna back it up a little because this is a really good. I actually might just start this song over because this is a really good change up from just like a crazy bro. Where the song starts to what they hit it with Tillian is fucking so good. Let's just start it over.
I'm so bad, I look like crap. There's no life back. It's pounding through my temples. It feels like every season. My nose is blood going licking. Don't ask me out. I've been through waste days in Sacramento. The fallen you surround the milk is sacred down. It's more than just an ounce, it's abuse. I chew the pills aren't working to juggle vision life in prison. I'm in bed, I can't taste my food.
Keep it all to yourself. Keep it out of my sight. Hold your tongue and hold tight. Just to prevent a fight, yeah. All to yourself. Out of my sight. Accumulate your spite. Though you know it ain't right. You wanna burn some money? Hop in a flight to Panama. We gotta get under.
And let's listen close at that part. Tillian is doing the there's another production hack. It's not a hack. Well, I guess you might be. It's cheating a little bit. Double up the vocal line because there's no one you can harmonize better with than yourself. It sounds so fucking cool. Go listen to Your Favorite Weapon. It's how they cheated on that whole album to make it sound so fucking good. I mean, it's a well-written album, but just lyrically, that's why the vocals hit so hard on Your Favorite Weapon. Yeah, dude, it's so cool. I was reading the word accumulate, so I think I was going cumulate. I don't know. I'm an idiot.
Out of my sight, accumulate your spite. Though you know it ain't right. You wanna burn some money? Hop in a flight to Panama. We gotta get under the sun. You feel the rapture raining. You know we can't just carry on. Gotta reverse some damage done. Let me back inside. I'll surrender. We can make this right. No, it won't happen like that. But if you let me back inside, there's still another. Do you remember how to build a fire? I need to see you burning bright. If you let me back inside.
I get above the frustration and put my head in the clouds. This permanent vacation.
That's a great thing the drums are doing. If you hear on the second half of each part, just that was always the thing I was really bad at on the drums. I was always really bad on the drums with that, doing the wall. Like I could do like, but like when you're doing the drum, like the snare that quick, like boom da boom da boom da boom da, but the drums are going like, like it always got me fucked up. And so whenever I hear a guy doing it like locked in, it sounds so good to me.
How to build a fire. I need to see you burning bright. If you let me back inside.
I get above the frustration and put my head in the clouds.
let's take another chance. We've dwelled on our mistakes, taken our own space. We deserve another chance. Wanna reanimate you, I wanna see you flying high.
That sounded fun. The way he hits reanimate. Because I would want to reanimate you. That kind of felt like a fucking like, whoosh, want to reanimate you.
Wanna reanimate you, I wanna see you flying high, up in the clouds where you belong. You wanna burn some money, hop on a flight to Panama. We gotta get under the sun.
Great thing the drummer just did. So, here.
I wanna see you flying high, up in the clouds where you belong.
Right here.
You wanna burn some money, hop on a flight to Panama. We gotta get under.
And you're like, what's he doing, Andy? He's just playing the drums. Well, do you remember how it went the first time?
Money, hop on a flight to Panama. We gotta get under the sun.
I'm just telling you, dude, little shit you can do to make the song better. And it's like, people listening don't even fucking realize it.
Hop on a flight to Panama.
I'm just going to scratch my titty real quick. God damn it.
We gotta get under the sun. Let me back inside. I'll surrender. We can make this right. No, it won't happen overnight. But if you let me back inside, there's still a number. Do you remember how to build a fire? I need to see you burning bright. If you let me back inside,
Follow through.
Hell yeah. Once again, dude, outro. Do some fucking outros, boys and girls. The girls can do outros too. Let's keep moving. Pop Off. This is one of the singles. This song fucking hit. I'm excited to hear it again. I haven't listened to this album in a while.
Gavin, make you stare. Of course, all this shit isn't fair. Ain't no kid coming everywhere. Of course, all this shit isn't fair.
I never realized he said ball cupping. I knew he said I'm coming everywhere. And like CUM coming. I didn't know he said ball cupping. John Mess is fucking weird. I'm just going to say it, dude. I'm going to be the first one to say it. John Mess is fucking weird.
Gavin, make you stare. Of course, all this shit isn't fair. Ain't no kid coming everywhere. Of course, all this shit isn't fair. Ain't no kid. Pop off. I took the top off. You took the vintage of that and made it knock off. Then you added to your recipe. It's not H-E-L-P-I-N-G.
you want my time off? You want it all though. You got your claws out in cherry red zone, perfectly shaded to get me persuaded to your demands. You got me wound up, don't wanna come down. Can feel the tension, a ticking time bomb. Minutes to seconds until all the lessons I've learned become ravaged and spent. You're all that I want. You're not what I need, but I have to succumb. You're all that I want. But I know that this all ends in bad blood. You think you're superior. Everyone's a threat, there's bad blood. Always bad blood. Yeah, you're territorial. Everywhere you go, there's bad blood. Always bad blood. Yeah.
Pop off. I took the top off. You took the vintage of that and made it knock off. Then you added to your recipe. It's not H-E-L-P-I-N-G.
Gave you my passion. You took it.
That drum part's sick. Cause I feel like a lot of times dudes would throw that on the bass, or I'm sorry, the snare, and he was hitting that rhythm on the floor tom. And I think it adds a sense of we still got more to go. Like, I don't know, I feel like a snare there would like have this vague sense of finality to this song, and that is kind of like, and it gives you something to like build to. Cause I can't remember, but I feel like he does that again, but maybe on the snare. Maybe I'm making that up. I don't know.
Gave you my passion, you took it all though. Elegant fangs out, covered in crimson. Always delighted when I'm drowning in helpless obsession. You got me bound up, ignoring phone calls, dissolving friendships for your affection. Dwindle my reach until you're what I need to relieve me of all of my dreams. You think you're superior? Everyone's a threat, there's bad blood, always bad blood. Yeah, you're territorial. Everywhere you go, there's bad blood, always bad blood. Yeah.
I think you need a friend. I think you need a give a better. They won't leave you now. Forever you can never find a better friend. Give a better. They won't leave you now.
You're not what I need, but I have to succumb. You're all that I want. But this all ends in bad, all ends in bad blood.
Stop digging in the plans. These relationships, they just can't understand. Ask what do they do, what they do for you. That's my best fucking friend.
Hell yeah, dude. Sorry. I was vibing out on that. I tranced a little bit on that one. Did you see me? I was kind of like... It looked like a dude when you get fucking... You ever see the dudes when they get knocked out? And then they do like that... I was doing that. The song was so good, I got knocked out. Yeah, man, that song grooves. I mean, you could tell. I was having one of my... I've done that on a few of the albums where I just forget I'm filming a video because the song's just real good. Yeah, man, good fucking song. Good fucking song. This next one, I'm not going to give it away, but this next one fucked me up a little bit. It had a moment. It's towards the end of the song. I'll just reveal that. It had a moment towards the end of the song where I got personally offended. I felt attacked. I felt attacked and violated by Tillian. Let's get into it. Dude, I'm a rascal. I'm such a fucking rascal. It's nuts.
Don't listen to accepted speeches. Make them give it up. Say that winner sucks. Don't listen to these mindless screeches. Nip me in the bud. Come and get your high.
Said you read it, did you get it? Bet you didn't. Not gonna change your mind. You won't let it get embedded. Apathetic, I'll never change your mind. Move on, oh move on. There's somebody out there living in despair, needing the words to this song. Move on, oh move on. Can't spend my time making something for everyone. This was supposed to be fun. All I wanted was a blank page in a wide open space, and the one I love to come home to. But I got caught up in the rat race. Suddenly your embrace doesn't hit the mark like it used to. You make your bed with the ones you deserve. Will you have the courage to project what you hold true? All of your words get reduced to a blurb. Will you have the courage to project what you hold true?
Don't listen to accepted speeches. Make them give it up. Say that winner sucks. Don't listen to these mindless screeches. Nip me in the bud. Come and get your high.
Said you read it, did you get it? Bet you didn't. Not gonna change your mind. You won't let it get embedded. Apathetic, I'll never change your mind.
Nothing
I never heard that fucking guitar part. Yo, this song's way better than I remember. I remember I did not like this song the first time, and it wasn't just cause I got offended on the towards the end. And if you know the lyric, you know the lyric. But I'm giving too much away. It's a lyric. The thing he says at the end offended me, and I'll break down why in a minute. But what was I saying? Sorry, I was getting distracted. I'll tell you what it is when we get there. I don't want to ruin it any more than I already have. Yeah, this song it's a lot more straightforward than your average Dance Gavin Dance song, but it just grooves so much harder. And yeah, I haven't listened to this album a lot in like headphones like this. It's mainly like AirPods, which I'll defend the AirPods with my life. I love these fuckers to death. Had them right here. Excuse me. That was gross. I apologize. I love the AirPods. AirPods are literally one of my favorite inventions in general. Just as a dude who loves listening to podcasts and music and has ADHD, so I'm not trying to be like I have ADHD. I have a real ailment. I mean, it can be if you don't. The problem with ADHD is a lot of us have it, but like we grow up being like, nah, I'm just fucking stupid, or I'm just overexcited, or you were a little kid and you had a dad like me who was like, you're just being a little kid, being a little rambunctious. You don't have ADHD, you're just a little rambunctious. You know what I mean? And then you just go like, I don't have it, and then you just deal with it for fucking till you're 33, so you get really unhealthy coping mechanisms, and then you're a monster. You're a monster and you're an anxious mess. You know, so that's what it is. That's what fucks you up with ADHD is a bunch of us want to not acknowledge that we have it, and then we deal with it improperly, and we get very stressed out, and it sucks ass. But once you just like learn about it and start dealing with it correctly, and stop being a mopey fuck about it. Stop, like, unless you have like cancer or like some fucking S-tier problems like that, stop saying suffer. I'm so like stop. It's like we need levels to this shit. And if you have ADHD, you're not suffering. You're just dealing with a fucking annoying. You're dealing with annoying bullshit. But it's like it's super manageable. Obviously, there's some days are hard, but it's manageable. And also, it puts you in the wrong mindset. I'm suffering. It makes you a victim. And then you act like a fucking bitch about it. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying there's not rough days where I act like a bitch about it. You still act like a bitch about it sometimes. But, like, you act less like a bitch about it than you would. I should be a therapist.
Better if you're always right.
Oh, that was the other reason I paused it. The first time fucking really listening to some headphones like this, that guitar part fucking grooved. That sounds so goddamn cool, especially how it's mixed.
What's the meaning of this nameless meme? The inception of a dreamless dream. They say I'm crazy when I mention it. 'Cause carrying hurts and all these feelings. They say
Through a headache when I got into a rhythm. Playing through a headache, I got faded by my enemy. Can I reinvent it when I feel like I'm in prison? Can I reinvent it when I'm running out of memory? I don't need the credit, I need something overwhelming. Save me from the pattern, I am giving into everything. Can I reinvent it when I feel like I'm pretending? Can I reinvent it when I feel like I'm the enemy? All I wanted was a blank page and a wide open space and no one I love to come home to. But I got caught up in the rat race. Suddenly your embrace doesn't hit the mark like it used to. You make your bed with the ones you deserve. Will you have the courage to project what you hold true? All of your words get reduced to a blurb. One man's cringe is another man's tattoo.
That was the line that fucked me up. Because if you see in my videos, I have this flag back here. It's for, you can't see it, but it's for the band Gallows. They're not like around anymore. But they're the best. They're the best hardcore. I mean, I think they're the best punk band, but to cause less problems, they're literally the best hardcore punk band. Hardcore punk band. They're the best, and I love them to death. To the point where, hold up, I apologize. Let me. Oh. Cacao. So, I heard that line and I was like, fuck you, Tillian. I'm glad all that shit happened to you. So yeah, that was, but that line like fucked me up, and it made, cause like a lot of tattoo ideas I have, let me readjust. I apologize. A lot of my tattoo ideas that I have, not like all of them, but like half of them revolve, cause I listen to music so much, and it's such like a personal, emotion-driven experience. There's a lot of tattoo ideas I get from listening to music, but it is an interesting thing where you just look at it from your perspective and how it affects you. But if you look at it from like the band's perspective or the guy writing the lyrics, it is like a thing of, you know, he wrote 18 songs on here. Tillian's written, how many of the albums has he been on? He's been on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's been on 6 albums, written probably 12 to 15 songs per album. You know, it's like over 100, right? Yeah, he's written over 100 Dance Gavin Dance songs and stuff like that. And so, you know, it's he's pulling a lot of different emotions out to like write these songs. And a lot of times, you know, negative emotions write good songs. So it's like these moments where he's like cringed in all this shit, and it's like people are turning it into fucking tattoos and these other big meaningful things. It's an interesting perspective on the whole situation that I never took before, and I did take it as a personal attack originally. I did, a personal attack. I was upset. All right, let's keep it moving to Feels Bad Man.
You're alive. Do you ever really stop and wonder why? Is your soul fortified by the tiny twinkling light inside your eyes? Whoa, another night. Should you live with your regrets or just get high?
Down and the emotion broke my loaded hands. Place my legs with sleeping pants. They make me smoke 50 grams. When I open a mandible clip, I set it a standard. You can't touch my precious glow. When I don't care about answers, no.
Tell yourself a story. Life is pretty boring. See you in the morning. Let your
Forgot how much I love that line. This was another one I didn't care too much for, and then after subsequent, who the fuck do I think I am? Subsequent? Fucking Harvard boy over here. But after many more listens, it really grew on me, and like little shit right there where he goes, first off the line, bump, 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 boom, 1,000 times, which, I wonder if he meant, oh no, he says 10,000 the next one, because that's that like what's his name? Tim Ferriss. That's that Tim Ferriss shit, the 10,000 hours. And then you get, sorry, I just realized the line's a little different. So one day you wake up and you're out of time. Yeah, it's that 10,000 hours to become an expert as something. And I think that's what he is acknowledging. And it's really interesting saying 1,000 times, one day you wake up and you feel all right, which is a thing. Like, so a thing about me is I'm always kind of, like, I just always feel dumb. And I don't like to feel dumb. So I try to, like, read books, listen to audiobooks, listen to, like, history, just so I know more shit. And I try to, like, listen to smart people so I can hear how they think and try to be like, oh, let me try to think like smart people. Because I just feel dumb. You know what I mean? And, yeah, and it's this thing where I go, like, I feel like I was happier when I was actually dumb, but I didn't feel as good. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's like I'm definitely like, I feel less, this also just might be age, but there's this part of me that feels less happy, and I know I'm less dumb. And no, you know what I mean? I feel like I don't feel like I have a grasp on this shit, but I feel like I have more of a grasp on it than I did. And that feels satisfying. I don't know. This could just be a window into my insecurities or whatever the fuck. But no, just that, like, going 1,000 times, you feel all right. 10,000 times, you wake up and you're out of time. It's just, to me, that comes off as sort of a similar topic to what I was sort of saying, where it's like, because you notice that with people who know everything about a subject are almost like burnt out and they know too much. It's like what they say when you know how the sausage is made. But if you know like a little bit, there's a point in knowing about something where it's still enjoyable, and then you know a little too much. And then you see like behind the curtain, and you're just like, oh, this isn't as fun as I thought it was. There's like but then there's this part, like for me, I get this satisfaction. That's why I try to find shit that when you pull the curtain back, you're not like, ah, shit. You're like, oh, okay. It's still chill. When you pull, that's why I like that kind of shit. Because, oh, shit. My brain went off on 20 different things with that. I'm philosophizing too hard, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's yeah, that's right. When you just get like the one fucking serve. But yeah, I like learning about shit. But then it says you wake up, you're out of time. That almost correlates to the idea of like, it's like you get down to the nitty gritty, pull the curtain back, realize it sucks ass. Now you feel like you wasted your time. But then at the same time, you're happy that you know the truth. Don't learn things. Don't do it.
The up and down and the emotion broke my loaded hands. Placed my legs with sleeping bags. They make me smoke 50 grams. One open a mandible clip, a stand in a standard. You can't touch my precious glow. I don't care about answers, no.
Don't care about answers. Don't care about answers, no.
You can't touch my precious glow. I don't care about answers, no. Don't care about answers, no.
Fuck yeah. Very good song. Much better than the first time I heard it. All right. Let me pause real quick, but it'll be like 2 seconds for you guys. All right. Let's keep it moving. Next one. Ooh, really like this one. Die Another Day. Hell yeah. Fun song. I remembered it wasn't necessarily like the music that got me on that. It was like the vocal lines. That song, it's a good middle of the album song, the way that it flows and the tempo and shit. But the part of it that really stuck out and hit hard for me was Tillion's vocal lines and his melodies and all the lyrics and shit like that. It's probably vocally the strongest, one of the strongest songs on this album. Excuse me, I was chugging seltzer. Let's keep it moving. 2 Secret Weapons. Is this the one where he goes, I'm so proud of you? I forget which one that is. 2 Secret Weapons.
Fully automatic, 2 secret weapons that'll save me from the static. Was at the pinnacle of melancholy fading, but I counteract the agent tonight. Cut me open, compensate me for what time is stolen. Slow erosion, cut me open. Sick and tired of going through the motions. Make me golden again.
Oh, yeah, this song.
Getting to the age where I need more than my gorgeous hair. Panic of the planet, every Janet screaming life's not fair. Wanna be the moment to make everybody stop and stare. Take me to Nirvana and make everybody stop and stare.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot which song this was. Yeah, dude, the hook on. This is the part of the album that I've listened to a few times, but I don't get to this area as often. But yeah, this hook fucking hits. It just, dude, it flows. This is one of the catchiest hooks on the album.
Beauty panoramic, come on and give it to me deep as the Atlantic. I got a medical advantage, they're gigantic, and I'm playing all my cards tonight. Was looking for something I lost and now I'm found. Killed off a demon that was gnawing at my energy. Cited by generations till I came unbound. When you cut me open, compensate me for what time is stolen. Slow erosion, cut me open. Sick and tired of going through the motions. Make me golden again. Getting to the age where I need more than my gorgeous hair. Panic of the planet, every Janet screaming life's not fair. Wanna be the moment to make everybody stop and stare. Take me to Nirvana and make everybody stop and
Catching around, I know the money gets straight, so I gnash my teeth to the beat of the stars to scatter. Catching around, I know the money gets straight, so I flip my lips on the face of the band I love it. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Don't mind me speeding up my roads and tread. Patterns in a will that don't slip lines. Don't mind me speeding up on toes I fly. When life's been better, I don't notice time.
Hell yeah. Yeah, definitely not like the top song on the album, but it has some heavy standout moments. John messed with a solid end in there. And dude, that, like I said before, that fucking hook on this song goes so goddamn hard. And yeah, just good groove. Good fucking song. Polka Dot Dobbins.
I got a drill chopper with a blue shocker and a big flat knee. It's a small fucker, but it ain't runners and I hate
Oh, this is the one I thought. I thought the last one was gonna be. I'm proud that all of us did this. I'm proud that all, dude. Look, you know, I love some boo-hoos in songs. It's why I'm here, baby. It's why I'm here. I love a good old sad fucking song. But sometimes you need an uplifting, good old fucking song.
I got a dual driver with a blue shocker and a big flat knee. It's a small fucker, but it ain't runners and I hate to play. If you're showing for me, you a part hardy and I don't like wings. Make yourself into someone that breathes.
My cancer will be dancing on.
We're proud that all us did this. We're proud that all us did this. We're proud that all us did this. My wish up here. I'm proud that all us did this. I'm proud that all us did this. I'm proud that all us did this. My wish up here.
Said she liked your flavor, then she gone and fucked somebody else. That chick is danger. She bound to wreck somebody. Ask you for a favor. I'll tell you, find somebody else. An agitator. She bound to wreck somebody. Been trying to neglect it, but the appeal is too electric. Restraint is ineffective. Don't be ashamed, we've all defected too. We're never gonna play by the same rules. Delivered by a range of our angels. We're never gonna live by the same truth. Delivered by a range of our angels.
I like a goofy whip, I watch a stupid clip. I'm like more food, please. When a fluffy puppet in the goofy goblin with the Maybach jeans. I'm just a dummy devil, never open up until I show you these. Dark mansion in a Bentley and a believe.
My cancer will be dancing on.
Don't try, it's really hard. We almost came apart. We almost came apart, but I wish up here. I'm proud that all us did this. I'm proud that all us did this. I'm proud that all us did this. My wish up here. This digital shit been planted. There's some of that shit like transit. Can't wait for my turn. I'm really concerned to let me get burned. I'm feeling this shit unbranded. I wanna get off this planet. Some bloody nice mood. We can't do this without you.
Hell yeah. Good ass song. My only complaint about that is I wish those chorus parts where I'm proud of us, all of us did this. I wish they would have doubled up at the end. It's just so fucking catchy and fun. And it's got, I think I mentioned it earlier, it's got my favorite thing. Fast part with the double bass under it. Good fucking song. That feels like an underrated song on this album. Polka Dot Dobbins. All right. Long Night in Jail.
Can't defend your code. Nothing lasts forever. Sneaky undertones. Give way to adventure. Don't tell me what to believe. No, don't tell me when to be free. Hatch another tale for you to sell. Stories getting stale.
Hell yeah. Good ass song. I'm going to throw that on the possible best of them list. Yeah, that song's very good. Forgot how good that fucking song is. It just hits, man. Like the John Mess part where he does that a few times on this album where he's kind of rapping a little bit. And yeah, just the hooks with Tillian. And also, I noticed towards the end of it, Dance Gavin Dance does this great thing where if you kind of zone out, it all feels like one wall of sound. But if you like really pay attention, like over in this ear, I hear the lead guitar part, and then over in this ear, you hear the rhythm guitar. But he's doing some like weird shimmering, and it just goes back to the thing I say. It's all fucking chaotic and crazy, but it lines up to make a beautiful experience. All right, back on deck.
She whispers sweet bullshit in my ear. Familiar, it's what I always wanna hear. But it didn't take long for my old regrets to be back on deck. Cover up my attention. Fat chance that I'll pay my debts with my mistakes. Give me a break. Is there even anybody left for me to trust, for goddamn sake? Colorize the hole inside my chest and burn my flesh. The smell of honesty, decency lingers in the air until it's gone.
I'm not the one who's holding on. I'm not the one who's holding on. Her agony is a distant memory.
September, can't wait till you're here. Deliver all my favorite fears. I know it didn't take long for my old regrets to be back on deck. Cover up my attention. No chance that I'll pay my debt with my mistakes. Give me a break. Is there even anybody left for me to trust, for goddamn sake? Colorize the hole inside my chest and burn my flesh. The smell of honesty, decency lingers in the air until it's gone.
I'm not the one. I'm not the one who's holding on. I'm not the one who's holding on. Her agony is a distant memory.
Very cool. Very cool.
You get by with an easy life. Look for anything to make it right. You're still gay. There's no magic in maintenance. Feeling it, still think of like games in the basement. Spacious, subliminal hate worth a single sin. More hate, more fear. I think we're better off where.
Into all the emotions I forgot to feel all year. Can't recall the smell of the ocean. I need something real, something raw. Stepping into all the emotion. I need something real, recall the smell, something raw. Stepping into all the emotion. I need something real, recall the smell, something raw.
Hell yeah. Good song. Haven't heard that one in a while. I forgot about that one. Nothing too complex, nothing too crazy. Just a good, straightforward Dance Gavin Dance song. It was teetering on, didn't need to be on the album, but it hit a little parts that really fucking got me. So I'm glad it was there. Yeah, this is a long album that really flows pretty good because in this day and age, they gave you like 35 minutes more than most albums. It's an hour and 3 minutes. I thought it was 8 minutes. No, I read that wrong. All right, let's keep it moving. We got a little bit left. I'm really trying not to hit that 3-hour mark that you guys thought I was going to do. Because also, I don't have time. When I paused it, I I was talking to my wife for a while about stuff, and now it's late. But yeah, we got 4 more. Here we go. Current events.
I've been stuck in the land of digits. I'm really fine, but dead, please try to believe me. Forward and a courage. No luck with a playful verbiage. Use all but 10% of possible meanings.
You really ought to know by now that you
That's a great fucking tempo for that double bass. Just a good, because a lot of times I feel like the double, when you get the 16th notes on there, it's just like, but dude, just that like slow tempo, just that's good. That's good.
Use all but 10% of possible meanings.
You really ought to know by now that you get what you give, and if you don't commit, you'll be desperate just to fit in.
They don't practice, then they wonder why they stop patient. Always been now, don't get out of touch. I should have told them that I know better, but now I'll show them that I'm no quitter.
I sit in my house, sucking smoke from my mouth, glued to my couch, trying not to go psychotic. I got cable to learn another angle, but I'm unable to get the hell out of my own head. It's been about 15 years since I changed my mind about any opinion, clutching to all the same fears that live in the tissue of my protoplasm. Talking heads, fuck the feds.
Hell yeah. Let's play it again.
Talking heads, fuck the feds. So well read, I'm impressed. How did you acquire all this undue confidence by babbling about current events and begging people smash that like?
Prove it, do that, make it prove it. Work the life, don't work a stupid. Bear that, wear that, slang and pain. Art like daggers, ball and chain.
You really ought to know by now that you get what you give, and if you don't commit, you'll be desperate just to fit in.
They don't practice, then they wonder why they stop patient. Always been now, don't get out of touch. I should have told them that I know better, but now I'll show them that I'm no quitter.
You're never honest, telling folks what they miss, and now they're all pissed, trying not to be neurotic. Got no precision to leverage your ambition. So you got vision, well, why you always so goddamn wrong? It's been about 15 years since I changed my mind about any opinion, clutching to all the same fears that live in the tissue of my protoplasm. You offer nothing, but you want it all. You need the adequate to cover for your shortfalls, propitiating to your own cabal. Pitiful tantrums to show them you're not small.
Tired of the dream. I should have fooled myself with self-esteem. I wanna be oozing health like some machine. It's
Fuck yeah. I also like, too, how the songs just end. They don't fade out. It's always weird sometimes when, especially now with, like, radio not being a thing like that anymore. Like, when the songs fade out, you're like, why? Why? Like, you're gonna just end it live, so just do that. You know, when you play it live and you just go, ba 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 ba, or whatever the fuck you, just do that on the record. I don't know, like, fading out at the end of a song makes no sense to me. Like, back in the day when radio mattered and you kind of, like, let it ride and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, another fun one. Another one that was like, it makes sense why it's on the tail end, but also it's not bad enough that you're like, dude, throw it on the album. It's like, we spent the time. It's a good fucking, just throw it on the album. Very good, catchy. I really enjoyed the lyrics on that one. It was very interesting, kind of being, I just love the, like, tongue-in-cheek lyric styling that Tillian has. It's very, I get down with that a lot more. I don't know, maybe because I'm a little bit of a mean girl, a little bit of a catty bitch, but I get down with it. All right, 3 more. Pray to God for your mother.
Surprise! Didn't think I'd have to answer for the lies I told myself, at least not so soon. Goodbye! To adrenaline and ambition comply. Gotta look inside myself for another reason to live. Depending on the medicine to keep my colors vivid. Think I hit the limit. But I've been doing better every slight before a minute. Think that I can pivot.
Part of me wants to believe that I will not come apart at the seams, that I will learn from the cut when I bleed, that I would take him a goddamn machine. Part of me wants to believe that I will not come apart at the seams, that I deserve to deliver my dreams, that my name will light up the marquee. Yeah, blame it all on the lamest dude, blame it all on the payment due, blame it all on the fragrant food. Pray to God for your mother. Always wonder when you go to come to terms with the painful truth. Pray to God that we make it through. Pray to God for your mother.
You wanna tap out, but you feel ashamed to back out. What would your friends and family say? No, didn't think I'd have to answer for the lies I told myself, at least not so soon. Depending on the medicine to keep my colors vivid. Think I hit the limit. But I've been doing better every slight before a minute. Think that I can pivot.
Part of me wants to believe that I will not come apart at the seams, that I will learn from the cut when I bleed, that I would take him a goddamn machine. Part of me wants to believe that I will not come apart at the seams, that I deserve to deliver my dreams, that my name will light up the marquee. Yeah, blame it all on the lamest dude, blame it all on the payment due, blame it all on the fragrant food. Pray to God for your mother. Always wonder when you go to come to terms with the painful truth. Pray to God that we make it through. Pray to God for your mother. Scream, explain, you do it till you're trained. My voice is like my horoscope. I'm Scorpio, I'm strange, I'm trying to save my brain. I admit it wasn't vain. I let it go, it flows and knows I cannot do a thing. I got crimson, I got scars, I got bills with an ups. Now I'm cold enough, I can't be anchored. All this written on my walls built them up to break my fall. Now I'm cold enough,
I don't know if you guys could tell from this, but because I don't know how clearly the music comes through for you guys. But the guitar on the left had this like grittiness. Because a lot of times, because they're doing like the prog rock-esque shit, I call it prog punk, swancore, whatever you guys want to call it. They're doing that like prog-esque shit, so they have kind of the guitars are a little crisper and cleaner, and so you don't hear like a muddy guitar on these recordings a whole lot. So that was really interesting. Fuck, I haven't gotten this deep into the album in a while. That song's fucking great. I might have to throw it on the contender for one of their best. I'm not trying to bog down this with the obvious choices. Like I was thinking about the one, like, I was going to put Times New Roman, but I'm like, that's just, like, obvious. I feel like I should just leave off the given ones, but I think it's just going to be the ones that, like, hit me in the sweet spot. But, yeah, man, I like dude, sometimes it's funny with this band. Sometimes I want them to be all over the fucking place, but sometimes I want the whole band to play the exact same thing at the same time. That shit was so sick. That song's a fucking sleeper on this album, I feel like. Because, yeah, if you look at the listens, it's probably in, like, the bottom 4 on plays. Yeah. Bottom 5, definitely. But that's a fucking... If that one was, like, towards the top, I think it would be, yeah, up in that... It would probably be up in, like, the 5 million listens range. Because that's a good fucking album. It flows really well. The rhythms are exciting. It feels good, but it's also, like, complex at the same time. It's just all around a good-ass song. All right, 2 more. Swallowed by Eternity.
Sang my soul, sold my soul. Was there a point to it? Can I get back all I've lost? Can I inspire anyone? Can I inspire anyone anymore? When my favorite outlet becomes a burden, don't know for certain how long it'll last for. Poetic outlet becomes a serpent when it converges with all that I deplore. It's a miracle that I got this far. It's
That's a really smart songwriting choice. Have this kind of like long, almost feels all Arabian Nights and shit. Long intro, cut out. It's kind of like a swerve. A lot of times in those moments, John Mess is gonna come in screaming, and you go, no, we're still building. That's very smart songwriting right there.
poetic outlet becomes a serpent when it converges with all that I deplore. It's a miracle that I got this far. It's a miracle that I got this far. It's a goddamn miracle that I got this far. It's a goddamn miracle that I got this far.
2, 3 planets, and the rocks are one to just cloud and static. Void is laughing, and what you think you've done.
Only
not going to harp on it again, like, super hard, but, like, dude, it's like he's warning himself. It's like he's like, get ready. You're going to fuck up and almost lose it, dude. Dude, these lyrics, like, in the context of what's going to happen when this album comes out, these lyrics are insane. They're insane.
No one thinks of baby stuff. When I wrote that shit don't matter. How bad can we fuck this up? Revelated limbo. Drag things metal up to rest. Double side of Kimbo. Gun your baggage and me. Brittle as our crew.
If only I know there'd be no chance of pearly gates. If only I know. Oh, if only I know all of my sweat would go to waste. If only I know.
Now regretting the ones that you let in, the things that you said but you couldn't obey. Time was shredded, apathetic investment. The ones we protected were the ones to betray. To lay their pain into me.
If I build it up or burn it down, do I believe in a God who can save me? Can I get enough when I'm feeling my doubts? Oh, should I give it up? Do I stick around? Is everyone always trying to break me? Well, I don't give a fuck. You can't stop me now. If I build it up or burn it down, do I believe in a God who can save me? Can I be enough when I'm feeling my doubts? Oh, should I give it up? Do I stick around? Is everyone always trying to break me? Well, I don't give a fuck. You can't stop me
Hell yeah. I thought they were about to make me look like a dickhead or with I thought the song was about to fade out and I was like, "Don't do it to me. I talked a lot of shit. Don't do it to me, boys." I like the dark spooky energy to that. I don't think we get a lot of Dance Gavin Dance songs that feel like that. That one felt very yeah, I haven't read the I remember that song now, but I haven't like read the lyrics like that in a while. And I forgot how fucking heavy and dark that song got. Shit. Good song, though. Very good song. One more. Let's fucking hit it. Have a great life.
Don't know if you're evil or benign. Said that it was over, but you pulled me back in. Perfume mortifying by design. Pleading with myself to never give in again.
I'm off medicated like I wanted to be, but when the air is on my energy, the couch, I dove in it. I think I've thrown it in.
Fuck yeah. There we go. That one, again, was Have a Great Life. Good way to end the album. Nice and big, over the top, huge energy. That part at the end was definitely a strong way to go out on this album. And yeah, man, like the easiest hour-long album I've ever listened to. Yeah, and this one, honestly, like, this one flowed so well. Each song had a very distinct energy to it. Yeah, I like, dude, to have 17 songs and for them to each have such a unique vibe and feel to them and personality, it's fucking impressive. That's why I think, I don't want to spoil it, but there's a strong chance this is my favorite Dance Gavin Dance album. We will find out about that in 2 weeks, because next week will be the non-album singles and covers, which shout out to Tonye. Thank you for setting that up, which did remind me of something. I don't know. Comment down below if you like this idea. It might be a little premature setting up a Patreon, but I do think a Patreon would be fun in the future because I have my shit that I have my shit that I'm doing. I have a busy schedule, but, if you throw your boy a few smackarooskies, maybe I review an album. Maybe I review a song. It don't gotta be a lot. You throw me $5, I talk about a song. You throw me 20, I talk about an album. Maybe a little more. Let's start at 20. Maybe we'll jump the price up a little bit. I figure it out. But yeah, that was an idea I had. I don't know if it might be premature doing the Patreon. I don't know if there's like a real demand for it, but I just thought to throw that out there. Let me know. But yeah, I will see you guys next week talking about the singles and covers. This album's fucking great. Had a good time. I hope you had a good time listening. And yeah, this is 44 minutes. Wonder how long this is going to be. I feel like it's not going to be 3 hours. I hope it's not 3 hours. It'd be funny if it was 3 hours. All right. Thanks for hanging out. I love y'all. Have a good one. Be about a peace.